Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Carolyn. I'm a married mother of 4 who lives in a small 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-wide trailer. And I like to play the real-life version of Tetris by maximizing every inch of my home. So y'all, today we are doing the same type of cleaning that I usually do, but we're at my nanny's house. She is getting a new bedroom suite for one of her spare bedrooms, and she wanted me to help her declutter and clean the bedroom before getting the furniture. So that's what we did. And let me tell you, when I say we, I mean we. My nanny is in her late 70s, and she gets tired easily, but she hung in there with me the whole entire time. She did have to sit down a few times, but she didn't give up, that's for sure. So it took a whole entire day to clean this room out, so we had to come back the next day to clean her bathrooms. She's getting to where she can't clean as good as she used to, so me and the kids have been going over there either every week or every 2 weeks to help maintain her home. She was already very overwhelmed when I got there, so I told her to pick a corner of the room, and that's where we start. I told her we don't need to move to a new section until that one was empty. She understood and chose the corner with the desk, so that's where we started. I made sure she went through and touched everything she had because it made it easier for her to tell me what she wanted to keep and what she wanted to get rid of. What she wanted to keep, we put in her other bedroom, and what she wanted to get rid of, she gave to me to put into a yard sale that we were having. She knew what I was doing with her things. If I was keeping it for myself, I told her. If I was selling it, I told her that too. So anyways, the stuff she was ridding of, we sat in the kitchen and eventually was put into mine and my husband's vehicle. We couldn't figure out how they got this desk into this room until I looked a little closer and saw that the legs came off. Most of this furniture has been here since my grandparents moved into this house. They actually bought this piece of land and had this mobile home placed about 25 years ago, I think. So I'm 31, so I was about 6 when they moved here. They moved in next door to my dad. You could sit in my grandparents' living room and see my dad's side door to his house. So it was fun having my nanny so close. Now that we got that whole wall gone through and cleaned, vacuumed really good, we moved on to the bed. We wrapped up the breakables and with wrapping paper, not wrapping paper, newspaper, and put them into boxes and sat them in the kitchen. Then I stripped the bed so I could take the mattress and box springs off, so I could take the bed frame apart. This bed wasn't hard to take apart. My papa did have to go and get a hammer though, just to help get the railings to come loose from the head and footboards. And then we moved the bed off to the side of the room and then moved on to the other side of the room. We didn't go through this doll case, but we did clean the top off and go down memory lane. I have some Barbies in there from my childhood that are still in boxes in that doll case, and there are dolls in there that used to be my Meemaws, and my Meemaw is my nanny's mom.
Hey, what's up there? Nothing. Just dust. Dust.
I like to mess with my nanny sometimes. Anywho, we cleaned out this chest of drawers and that long dresser off to the right hand side of the video. Also, those two dressers should look familiar. if you've watched my video of redoing my girls' bedroom. If you haven't watched it, I'll link both parts down in the description below. Also, if you haven't already and would like to, leave a purple heart down in the comments. That way I know you're still here with me. Like I said earlier, this is a spare bedroom, but it's also the great grandkids' room. This is where they sleep or nap, and this is also the playroom. My nanny and papa have a total of 8 grandkids and one great niece that's more of a great grandkid than anything. But they all range from 1 year old to 13 years old. So when we have family get togethers, this room becomes very useful. So we went through all the toys and kept the ones the smaller kids like to play with. We threw away the broken toys and got rid of some that no one played with anymore. We also went through the tote that is behind me. We thought that there were toys up underneath or in the bottom of it, but there wasn't. It was just comforters that fit that bed that was in this room. So we went through them and put the comforters that she wanted to keep in the top of the closet, along with the sheets that she wanted to keep, because both the sheets and the comforters were going to fit the new bed that she was getting.
Take me high.
It took us a whole entire day, but we finally got this room completely cleaned out, and she is ready and waiting on her new bedroom furniture. And I don't think she has received it yet. I have to call her just to get an update, but she's excited and she can hardly wait. So the next day we came back to help her clean her bathrooms, and while I cleaned Nanny's bathroom, my oldest daughter cleaned Papa's bathroom. So this is Papa's bathroom. Although we didn't film everything, my daughter did a really good job cleaning it, and she done really good at recording what she did do, because she did all of that by herself with her own iPhone. And this is Nanny's bathroom. So her bathroom is much larger than Papa's, but it wasn't bad. Mainly dust. It just needed a really good wipe down. So I started by spraying down all the surfaces with spray bleach. And then I began on the right side of the sink. I removed everything, sprayed the bleach, and then wiped it down really good. And then I put everything back and repeated the left side of the sink. And then I cleaned the mirrors and moved on to the bathtub. Y'all, I really wished I had a bathtub this big because I'd be in that thing all the time. Okay? I would procrastinate tremendously on household chores just to lay in this bathtub. I have really good memories at my nanny's house. One memory that pops up in my head is laying in my nanny's bed eating a whole kosher dill pickle while watching The Jungle Book. And I can remember when The Jungle Book was finished, it was on VCR, so a VHS tape. So I had to go ask Nanny to rewind the movie so I could rewatch it again. So I could go ask her again to rewind the movie so I could watch it again. The patience this lady had with me is unreal. Still to this day, because I can be a handful sometimes. I don't think it would feel right to watch The Jungle Book without eating a kosher dill pickle now at the age of 31. You scared me. And just like that, with a snap of a finger, it's all done. Just kidding. I really wish it worked like that though. Anyway, we didn't sweep or mop in either of the bathrooms because after I finished up the shower, we decided to go get some lunch. And then while we were out, we checked out a new discount store that opened up close to us. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button and also share it with your mom and them. If you would like to see more of these videos, you can go check out my channel. And while you're over there, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And I want to say thank y'all so much for your love and your support. And I'll see you next week. Bye.